back. I'm back. I should say I ain't never left, but I'm in the building right now. Oh wow. Oh wow. I hope I don't look real orange. But hey, maybe I might have to fix that light. That thing on me. Let me see. It's real orange, real bright. Fixing the light real quick. I look two-faced now. That thing crazy. Y'all catch all. This a little test run. Y'all catch all this in real time. See, that's too dark. I'm trying to see something. This might have to do. This might have to do. If I turn this way, I don't know. Yeah, I think I might just sit this way. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back on live. You know how I do when I start the episode. This the YouTube page, man. This is how you navigate the YouTube page, man. Let me actually type it in for y'all so you could. Just type in FTE podcast, and then I'll be the first thing that pop up. Boom. Now you see all the channel pop up, the shorts and all that. But what you want to do is you want to click on the main page. This the main page right here. This what the full page look like. So when you want to navigate the page, this how you get through it. We got the videos. When you click on that, well, first let me stick to the main page. When you go on there, you got this is for you. So these are the videos that we recommended for you. Then you got your clips. These were all the clips that I clip up from the live episodes. Then you got the full podcast episodes. You got the shorts. These were all the shorts at. These shorts aren't on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? They only on YouTube. Then I got the Patreon episodes, and I got the vlogs, and then the live streams are at the bottom. I think I'm gonna move that to the top so people can kind of know where that's at. Yeah, I'm gonna move that at some point. And then if you go to videos, this is where every video is. Every video that I upload personally is here. Whether it's the full form episode, a clip, is here. Check out the vlogs I did for New Orleans though. Check these two dangs out. Then we got the shorts tab. These are all the shorts at. Like I said, this is the live tab. So these are all the live episodes are at. Like you see, these are, if you want to indulge in our content, we got hour 23 minutes, 2 hours, hour 20, 2 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes. 3 hours. Hey, yeah, we streamed with 3 hours. I think twice. Yeah, we did. No, 3 times. I think maybe. What was Omega? We did 3 times on Omega. I don't know. And then these other times, these are like I said, this YouTube just making it more easy for people. And then the playlist. So if you go to the playlist, then everything is right here too, as well. So yeah, this the page. This is how you navigate the page. If you just stumble across this video, I'm probably clip this out, upload this so people can see it. But yeah, we here, man. I was trying to save some of these topics till Saturday, because I'm gonna go live again on Saturday, with everybody. But I was trying to save some of these topics for Saturday, but it's too pressing. It's a lot that happened. Like, I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to go. With these topics, it's so much that's been happening. It's just like, yo, we in the Matrix. Like, is this real life? Like, are we really living this? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, cause, boy, damn. I think I'm gonna just go this video right here, cause yeah, I'm gonna just start it off with a video.
About the first restaurant he gonna take you to. What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Cause you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch?
Let's get to that. Where you take yourself at? It's always, what can you do for me? But I'm going to let her cook, because she cooking.
Lunch or dinner. That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, come on back over here, because I need you to understand what time.
She like, come stand on business with me. Come on, come stand on business. Stand on this business.
Time it is. Right. A real lady is going to be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford, so she can.
So she said a lady. So what you call the people that's asking for these things? What we call them? Like I want to know what we call those people. Cause she said a lady is not gonna go for that. A lady just gonna want to chop it up with you. You know what I mean? Do the little 1, 2, whatever, and then everything else can go from there. She's saying a lady. So these not ladies. That's like what we call them.
Take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm going to wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't going to have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So.
Let me cook. She cooking. She on fire.
A first date, again, is to get to know the person.
Stand on business.
To hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread.
Let me cook. Hold on. Let me toast. You worth a piece of bread. Damn, that don't mean you only worth the breadsticks at Olive Garden. That's tough. I'm not even gonna hold you. Or the bread they give you before you get your pasta and stuff, like, you only worth that. You ain't even worth the bread. That's crazy. Oh man. Damn. Y'all gotta fight back. Y'all gotta fight back for this other. I'm gonna just call them other, because I don't know what we gonna categorize them as.
So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying.
So they young ladies. They're not a lady. They young ladies. So they don't know no better. I get what you're saying, Mom.
Titties, lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food. That's not a man's responsibility. Now, once you dating a man, and once he get to know you, and y'all vibing, and he.
Oh man, where we go? What we do? What happened? Oh, you see how they trying to do? They try to kick her off.
Have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse that she can't afford, so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset.
I ain't.
So first.
Yeah, I'm taking it to go. I want something for tomorrow. Why I'm gonna spend my money? I might be saving my money. I might be saving it. That's why. I'm saving my money, ma. And your son going by.
First date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So, ladies.
Come back in that camera, my boy.
Young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying titties, lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food. That's not a man's responsibility. Now, once you dating a man, and once he get to know you, and y'all vibing.
Oh, so you saying I don't gotta buy on the first date? I could just get to know you. Then once we vibing and whatnot, then we can talk about the food and whatnot. I hear what you're saying.
And he want to take you to a nice restaurant. Guess what that means? You well deserving of that. He think enough about you to make a reservation. But some of you don't have reservations about your mouth. You talk bad, you disrespectful, you ghetto, you trifling, you don't have an income that substantiates what you want this man to do. You don't reserve being lazy. You full out lazy. You have no reservations on that. But you want the men to make a reservation for a restaurant, but you don't reserve what's between your legs. You passing it out like candy. You rated E for everybody.
Oh my, all right.
Oh man, rated E for everyone. That's tough. That's tough. Hey, that's tough. You rated E for everyone. He had to cut the camera. He like, all right, mom, you doing you feel me? Hey, I ain't gonna go too deep on this. I just wanted to show something real quick. And of course, we're gonna get mixed reviews from this because some people saying she needed to stay out of her son's business. Like, let him experience that on his own. But I don't feel like she should be putting her son on from a woman's point of view. Like, she shouldn't be telling her son. Like, I don't think that's in the business. I just more or less think that's like putting them on, saying like, that's not really how it's supposed to go. A real lady going, I mean, want to get to know you before all that. Like, yeah, if we going somewhere to eat, then that's cool. But like, everything else we gonna get into all that later. You feel me? I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get too deep on that. I just wanted to show that real quick. For the people, cause we living in some crazy times. Like, we living in some crazy times right now. We living in an era where it's like everything is just for people to react to have an opinion on. Like, we getting so far deep into people's lives and what we should do and shouldn't do and whatnot. That's where we at. I don't know, but like Mom said, a lady going. I mean, oh man, I'm crazy. Let me real quick. I'm trying to switch some. Wait, let me do something real quick. Oops. something real quick. Word. Yeah. I just want to show that real quick. Mom stood up for her son. Stop playing with my youngest. You know. Should parents be able to ask their kids for money? Should parents be able to ask their kids for money? And the reason why I say that, I'm gonna play the video, but like, I don't know. Like, you got the argument of the kids didn't ask to be here, so they don't have to do whatever you asked, and you got the other side saying is why wouldn't you want to help your parents if they needed some money? So you got both sides of the coin, but the reason why I say this is because once again we live in the wild times. Like, so you got everybody like blasting they personal shit on the internet, like this video.
And what I called you for? Yeah, I called you for some money. I made you. You didn't make me. You're right. I called Ray Ray and everybody else. I'm supposed to. Who the fuck else am I supposed to call? What the fuck is the matter with this generation and you kids, man? Y'all are Angie knew what she was doing. She don't like me. Angela Yee knew what she was doing. She don't like me. But you had no problem with disrespecting the fucking man that brought you here. I had you. You didn't have me. My career, I did fucking things. Amazing things. I'm proud of what you're doing, but Coy, you ain't done this shit or made the money that I made. You couldn't walk in my fucking Adidas for an hour. How can you get on here and say that you're a clout? I'm using you for clout. Coy, your first record was disrespecting me. Your first record that Universal allowed was you disrespecting your father. In that narrative of me not being there and you had to come out and sell drugs and you had to overcome all these obstacles. No, you was bad.
I don't know why we getting cutting off, but yeah, no, that was one of the things. Should you be able to ask your parents for money? So in this situation, you got Benzino, where he was a big star back in the day, music and the business, millions, all that stuff or whatever. Then he got indicted by the feds. So long story less long, he lost it all. Then comes his daughter, Coyle Ray. She popping. She got hit songs. She got let's see her songs. Yeah, the twin of them. What else? Yeah, the Big Purr. Like, the No Parties. She had all these songs that were like popping on the mainstream and whatnot, and then her dad was like, you know what, I'm down and out. Like, you should be able to throw me some Luther Lufe. Like, you should be able to throw me some money. And only with the money, like, but see, the thing is, this is what I'm saying, when we got people putting their personal lives out there in the mix, we don't know the full story. So she's saying she grew up a certain way, he's saying no, you didn't. Like, you lying about having to sell drugs and sleep in cars and whatnot and whatever. But you see what I'm saying? Like, we get caught up in that whole life of this person doing that and that person doing that, and then we don't really know the true story, because each side of them make themselves look good. So in this situation, clearly they don't got the best relationship, but he feel like, look, I'm down and out. You my daughter. You on top. What's the 50 ball gonna do for you? That's gonna hurt you. And he feeling like he's the reason she's where she's at. do that justify to say like, yo, disrespect your parents? That's what he's saying, the new generation. So I get what he's saying with the new generation, but it's tough. We in tough times because you got public perception on your life, what you doing, how you handle your kids, how you raise your kids. Like, we got all this in the mix. But guaranteed, if they business wasn't aired out like that, and it wasn't so much of a public consumption, she probably would have gave that money up. But it's the fact that it's public now. They doing the whole little, like, I don't know. It's anything with your parents, keep that shit private. Private life, please mind your business. But I don't know. Yeah, you giving your parents that money? I'm doing it. Like I wouldn't see no problem with that. Like, it is what it is. But to air it out though, that's the part that we at. It's like, why is all this getting aired out? Why is people going live about their kids? Everybody's saying the new generation, but look how the old generation is acting towards the kids. Y'all stupid to their level. Hey. Y'all stupid to their level. That's the part right there where it's like, why are we stupid to the kids' level? Why are you meeting them there? Why we feel like we need to jump on the internet to respond to our kids about certain shit? We shouldn't really, feel me? Like, that's, I don't know. Like I said, I get it. We living in some crazy times, but sheesh. Can't, look, I just wanted to show that real quick. I really just want to warm, but that's just a couple Jones. I'm a bring more up when I record with everybody on Saturday. But I just wanted to stall when I'm 23 minutes in. I just wanted to stall real quick. Before I brought this up. He must have been by CNN, MSNBC, because Diddy got a lot going on. First, he had the Tupac allegation that recently just came up. We could talk about that another time. And then he just got accused of some other crazy shit. So we got Sean Combs is accused by Cassie of rape and years of abuse in lawsuit. So mind y'all, this is civil, not criminal. Keep that in mind. Those are two different things. So Sean Combs is accused by Cassie of rape and years of abuse in lawsuit. In this suit, the singer says Mr. Combs, known as Puff Daddy or Diddy, subjected her to a pattern of control and abuse over about a decade. Mr. Combs vehemently denied the allegations. We don't condone none of that, so let's get that out the way. We not with none of that. If he did that, shame on him. But the whole point of this is like, it's just like you hear certain things about celebrities, and then when you see them getting sued. So apparently this was, after his silence, she spoke up. So this has been happening since she signed with Diddy. So the suit filed in the federal district court in Manhattan, Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, and who had long been Mr. Combs' romantic partner, says that not long after she met him in 2005, when she was 19, he began a pattern of control and abuse that included plying her with drugs plying her with drugs, beating her, and forcing her to have sex with a succession of male prostitutes while he filmed the encounters. In 2018, the suit says, near the end of their relationship, Mr. Combs forced his way into her home and raped her. After years in silence and darkness, Miss Ventura said in a statement, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself for the benefit of others, for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationship. In response, a lawyer for Mr. Combs, Ben Braffman, said Mr. Combs vehemently denies the offense and outrageous allegations. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million. So she been asking for money before this went public. So the lawyer is saying for the last 6 months she's been demanding $30 million from P. Diddy. See, that's what I'm saying. Reading is fundamental. Like we gotta read the facts here. Like what I call this episode, when you speak, know the facts. So that's what I'm saying. Like we're not here to say anybody's lying, anybody's right or wrong. We're just here to read the facts. So when people are breaking this down, keep in mind that this is civil, not criminal. There's two different things in the legal world. People tend to get certain things mixed up. If it was criminal, there wouldn't be no if it was criminal, there wouldn't be no money involved. It has been straight. He's being charged with X, Y, and Z. But civil means that he's being sued for certain actions. So they're seeking damages, and damages could be money, etc., whatever the case may be. So she was looking for $30 million before this hit the news, and she just put the lawsuit in today. That's why it's all breaking news today. You see Diddy all over the blogs and whatnot. And like I said, none of this is funny. It's just more or less of we're sticking to the facts in the situation. So she wanted $30 million, and of course your lawyer is always going to make the other person look bad. That's your lawyer's job. So the fact that he says, the lawyer says for the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship. So she was saying, give me $30 million or I'm going to write some crazy stuff in this book. This is in a lawsuit. So, writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as a blatant blackmail. See what I'm saying? It's Hollywood shit tricky. We gotta watch this. If you want to get in this world. Despite withdrawing her initial threat, Ms. Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. So, of course, like I said, this is what your lawyer's supposed to do. The lawyer gonna fight for you. So, of course, now we seeming like she's trying to get a money grab, and he's saying, not today. Because if he was guilty, and this is usually how it goes, if one party is guilty, then they'll be quick to pay. They'll be like, you know what, I'm going to just pay, get this out the way, shut this up, make this hush-hush, whatever, make her sign the little NDA. But they saying, nah, we didn't pay the 30 M's. And then that's when she withdrew the threat and said, you know what, about to take this to the courts. Now we're going to get a jury of your peers to decide if you should pay me or not for these damages that you allegedly caused me. Douglas Windsor, Douglas Wigdor, a lawyer for Miss Ventura, said the parties had spoken before the suit was filed. Okay, so they sat down. We got to read things through here. So they sat down. Mr. Combs offered Miss Ventura 8 figures to silence her and prevent the filing of this lawsuit. He said she rejected his efforts. So I take back what I said. Damn, let's get into that. Damn. See what I'm saying? I gotta read. So, she rejected his payment. So basically, she tried to say, hey, I need X amount of dollars. He offered a certain amount. She was like, nah, that's not enough. Rejected his efforts. Said, I'm cool. I don't even want your money. Miss Ventura's case is the latest in a series of sexual assault civil suits filed recently against prominent men in the music industry, including Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, the executive L.A. Reid, Neil Portnow, the former head of the organization behind the Grammy Awards. Mr. Combs, and naming additional defendants. The court papers assert that others who worked with Mr. Combs had helped him to control Miss Ventura at times by threatening her with retribution, like suppressing her music. That's what they do. Predatory behavior in the industry. I'm not saying that's what he did. I'm not saying he did that, but that's usually the MO, and that's why a lot of women have a hard time moving in the industry because of predatory behavior. Suppressing her music if she did not obey his orders or by helping to conceal his behavior. The suit, which names Mr. Combs as the number at Mr. Combs and the number of his associated companies as defendants, seek unspecified damages. Yeah, so he met early 2006. So it says, so he began to assert an extraordinary level of command over her life. In addition to controlling her career, he paid her car, apartment, clothing, and even had access to her personal medical records. It's crazy. According to the suit, the results from an MRI scan she had for memory loss, possibly caused by the drugging use or by beating, she said suffered from Mr. Combs, went directly to Mr. Combs. Mr. Combs also provided Miss Victoria with copious amounts of drugs, including ecstasy and ketamine, and urged her to take them. The suit says, and often became violent, beating her multiple times each year. The suit says Miss Ventura never went to the police because she feared it would merely give Mr. Combs another excuse to hurt her. Wow. So before I get to the next part, right? So we got Diddy in a lawsuit right now against Cassie. Like I said, keep in mind this is civil, not criminal. But sometimes usually a criminal follows up, but in most of the time, criminal comes first and then the civil comes after. But in this case, we got the civil first, and then sometimes if the state can get enough proof or they got evidence that this happened, then they can usually come back with some kind of charge if it's not outside of the statute of limitation for whatever they wanted to charge him with. That's usually how it go. So we got Diddy and Cassie, and like I said, man, this is sad because we see this all the time in the industry, and it's good that the women can speak up and say how they feel. We live in unprecedented times, man. Like but the next part is even wild, like wilder, whatever. And I'm gonna just so in this situation we got another person involved in the lawsuit, Kid Cudi. So in one incident described in the court papers, Miss Ventura says that in the early 2012, Mr. Combs grew so angry about her dating the rapper Kid Cudi that he said he would blow up the rapper's car. Around that time, the suit says Kid Cudi's car exploded in his driveway. Through a spokesman, Kid Cudi confirmed Miss Ventura's account that he had a car that exploded. This is all true, he said. A few years into Miss Ventura's relationship with Mr. Combs, the suit says he began coercing her to engage in fantasies of his called voyeurism, in which she was directed to have sex with a succession of male prostitutes while Mr. Combs watched, masturbated, and took pictures and shot video. That's crazy. Mr. Combs called the encounters. He called the encounters freak offs. Wait. Diddy called them freak offs. Freak offs, which involve costumes like masquerade, mask, and lingerie. They continue for years, taking place at high-end hotels across the United States. And Mr. goes home. The suit says that he instructed Miss Ventura to search the websites of escort services to produce male sex workers. Freak offs. I heard of Freak Nick, Freak Parties. No, Freak that. Freak offs. I'm glad this young lady spoke up. Freak offs. Yeah, it's a lot more. I don't even want to. It's a lot more that I don't want to get into. But we gonna review a lot of this again on Saturday. But yeah, for the most part, right now, like, whew, I just wanted to breeze through that real quick, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna just leave it with that. Freak offs. Yeah, we're gonna be back this Saturday. Probably 6 p.m. 6 p.m. I'll be live again 6 p.m. on Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna just go from there. Freak offs.